All right, that's the top of the hour. So, let's get right on in. If I can, come on. Here we go, to PowerWash Simulator. Now, I'm sure you can already see it. The newest DLC, Shrek. Damn right. We are going to PowerWash locations from the Shrek movies, starting with his swamp. Let's just get started. No, we're not starting with the swamp. Okay. We start at Duloc. With Lord Farquaad is the hiring us. I am not going to be able to put on a Farquaad accent. Partly because I'm bad at accents, partly because I haven't listened to his voice in an eternity. Ah, there you are. What took you so long? Yeah, Mel, Twitch seems to like to stay on mute if you've had it on mute previously. So it just sticks with what you've been on. Where was I? What took you so long? Encounter a curious and stubborn stain on the way? As you are no doubt aware, I'm soon to be made king by marrying the most beautiful damsel in the world, Snow White. No, wait, I rejected her. It was the other one. No matter. The point is that the privilege of rescuing said maiden from her dragonly abode was won by a flatulent ogre, which left the vanquished knights here in Duloc somewhat aggrieved. Consequently, they let vent their frustrations, rampaging through the town on their way out, and I'm not having my bride-to-be's imminent procession soured by unruly actions of ignoble ingrates. Lord Farquaad. Mech, hello. I was expecting the first map to be Shrek's Swamp, but I guess not. Yeah, that's a big castle. As Shrek said, do you think he's overcompensating for something? Well, let's have a... Oh god, the footsteps are real loud. Clonky. Amy, hello. I need to get in here and turn the footsteps down. Rest assured, Knight, those responsible for this outrage have been incarcerated. Oh my god, I realise now... Hang on. My game audio is muted. Hang on. You should now actually be able to hear things. I may or may not wheel them out on the big day, depending on whether the congregation looks like it needs a boost at the back. How's the volume looking? Water volume is good. The clicks are a bit too loud. Turn the UI down a little bit. That should be good. Okay. So what do I... Okay, hang on. So... right now, though, I think it's best to concentrate on making everything perfect for my coronation. I mean, the wedding. Okay, so I've got to work out... The nozzles look weird with this cleaner. So the black is the high-pressure little swirly one. And we've got the Trident, the regular yellow, green, white soap. Okay, cool. So it was just the black one that I didn't recognize then. So... Actually, let's have a bit of a look around. Where do we actually want to start? Jeez! The knight that painted this one is talented. Alright then. That's a trash can. Ye trash! It's me. That's where I go. Let's start just by having a look around. Knight's rule. This is written in egg. You can tell by the top left where it says Grime Egg. So this is written in egg. Got a little heart. Oh, chicken. This they just really didn't like this shop. Oh, okay. I did not notice at all that the map ended there, so I was looking at this wondering why half of it was dirty and the other half was clean. But it's outside the map, I guess. Sure. And we have... Oh my god, the dings! The dings! Everything goes ding. Well, this is a very satisfying little box. Okay, now I have to actually work out how to properly clean the rest of this. It's most of it. I think the little dolls are going to be in the way. And there's like... in the back? Okay, so castle is done. And we've got to get the... Okay, so the base also includes the exterior of the base. Okay, I think they've set this up in a way where it is actually reasonable to clean it. Which I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by, considering these devs. They are very good at what they do. Now then, I think the inside of this is clean. Hopefully. I'll find out if I'm wrong, I suppose. Sign it. Excellent. Today is going to be a kind of low energy day, I think. Which PowerWash Simulator is very good for. I have been tired all week for some reason. I don't really know why. I've been a little bit short on sleep, but not significantly so. So I don't really know what's led to me being so tired. But yeah, because I'm tired, I think it'll be nice to just chill out, do some cleaning, And it lines up nicely because Mech has asked me to play this week. So, here we are. Roof. There we go. There's a little lip. And the base is done. Excellent. The stand has its own floor section. Okay, cool. Changing weather probably is a pretty big impact, actually. It's like the middle of spring, but it is getting unreasonably hot. Just, I have not been happy about the weather lately. Up. Perfect position to clean everything. Yeah, it's just... ugh. The weather wants me dead, I think. It's unpleasant. Summer skipped fall and straight into winter. Australia does something similar, where we go from winter straight into summer, and then from summer into summer, and then summer into summer, and it just keeps happening until winter comes back. It's awful. Mux caliber. Right. Get the stuff from the low angle, and then we'll go back up again. Up. There we go. Yeah, the weather definitely wanted you dead, Mech. Just... It took special measures for you. All of Florida had a very bad time. Maybe nature just doesn't like humans. Just wants all of us gone. The corners. I can imagine this little corner of buildings to be something that a lot of people... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say a lot of people will miss just a tiny little corner on the building, but apparently, so long as you get like half of it done, the rest goes. What is winter? Winter is when the temperature is below 20 degrees. Celsius, that is. Just, it's not a true winter that much of the world would consider. But it's what we've got, so we make do. Yes, Mel. That, Canadian summers... Canadian summer is pretty much... Well, no. Canada actually does get pretty warm in your summer, don't they? Haven't had a true winter in a very long time. Yeah. World's fucked. Global warming and all that, innit? We, we don't get to be cold anymore, only hot and hotter. Yes, yeah, no. The winter of Canada would kill me. Just, I think the coldest I've ever experienced is like 5 degrees. Like that, it once got down that low and never again. Cold days on winter can get down to like 10. But yeah, that's the cold days. Yes. The negative temperatures would be problems for me, I think. I I don't know how much of a problem, because like you any place that gets that cold is of course going to be planning for it. Your part of Florida doesn't experience that. Yeah, you're very like equatorial. You're pretty far south for the US, right? So it in fact I think you may even have more hot weather than I do, Mech. Working overnights in the negatives. Oh my god. I do not envy that, Amy. Just that sounds like hell. Generally, the negatives are not just being bundled up in endless blankets. Sounds like hell overall. Oh, oh, there's a little nook and cranny there. Oh, and we've got to be just about done with this roof, right? Oh, the underside of the... Okay, I guess that is also roof, even though it's the awning. Yes. Yes. God, sleeping through negatives. I don't know if that would happen for me. Like, I would have to be in a heated environment, covered in blankets, thick blankets as well, with warm clothes on. Just, I would not deal well with the cold. I don't deal well with the heat either, to be honest. I think I just don't deal well with existing. Is is that a relatable thing, or is it just me? Just how relatable is not being good at existing? I feel like it's pretty relatable. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, let's finish this shop first. The barber shop. Excellent. Ladder, get out of the way. The cold typically puts you to sleep, but that was just too cold. Yeah, there's a sort of comfort range, I think. Like a range where your body goes, okay, this is too cold, I'm going to sleep. And then the range where it becomes, this is too cold. If I go to sleep, I am dying. And then the range beyond that where it becomes, oh, I'm just going to turn off now. the not fun times all around. Your taste has changed since childhood. You used to adore summer and now you hate it. Rather put on layers than take them off and still be miserable. Yeah, very much so. Yeah. You can always put on more layers, but you can only take off so many before you're committing a crime. Jesus Christ, Mel, down to -40? I don't imagine anything functioning in that weather. Like, the moment I step outside, no matter how much I bundle up, I would just collapse. My body would turn off. Can I reach up there? Not very well. Longer extension. Extendo sword. Dang it. Can I... there's no spot on top of the information stand. This works, though. Just a little so I can get this ledge. Yeah. I am not meant to be this close up when using the long extension. But who cares? I do what I want. Okay, no, this really is not working. Hey, there's still a little ledge there that I can't get to the top of. Excuse me? Come on. Up just a little bit more. Okay, this is going to work. Yes. Excellent. Clean the wall. Yes! And while I'm up here, what am I bouncing off of? I'm hitting the invisible ceiling. The damn little ledges. Okay. Now. What is... What? Let me jump. Physics! Oh, you've had your body shut down from the cold, Mel. That's exciting. I just don't. I don't like the idea of weather. Basically. Let me get... Yes! Now. This isn't actually going to work because I'm too far away. Fine. I'll do it from the ground after I get this ledge. There we go. Out of the way, ladder. And wine. Tavern Walk wine. I'm guessing. Well, not even guessing. I'm just learning that that is the word for this sort of cornering that they make out of bricks, I guess. Oh, that's a fun time, Mel. Just all the more reason to not have human-sized freezers. There is just no reason to have those exist. Okay, that's the underside of that done. Excellent. What? How am I meant to... I'll just jump then. Fine. Jump and try not to swing my mouse too wildly, because I don't really want to give people motion sickness. I suppose so long as I have the camera locked. This is fine. Go. So now I can't actually get up onto the top section of that wall. So I'd better be able to get everything from down here. Oh no, there is scaffolding in the level. Okay. I can get an upper angle. Yeah, I assume you wrote that before I said it, Mel, but yes. Scaffolding will be needed. It's over there. Thankfully you can grab your objects from as far away as you want. It's just that you've got a limit to how far away you can place them. Actually, you might not even have that limit for the scaffolding. It might just be the ladder. Yes, clean. Yes! All the dings! Yes. They... And, like, it's... I don't even know how to put this into words. The shape of the power washer, it's... With how round it is, it's like a toy sword as well, which I feel fits so perfectly with just the entire feeling of this entire place, where the castle town is basically just a theme park. On, become clean. Damn you, being too far away. There we go. Let's get the other loudspeakers while I'm at it. There we go. I didn't even need the extension there, did I? I could have just gone up a level or two on the thing. The pole isn't clean! I realised as I was climbing the other one that I never cleaned the pole on this one. Excellent. Gotta bring these poles to a fine polish. Yes. Good. Excellent. And now the top. No extension for this. Bada boom. Might as well get this building while... Oh! Come on, back up. The floor is probably going to be the last thing I do, because there's so goddamn much of it. At least it's not the entire floor. Like, it's just the places that people have walked. So that's nice at least. Have a look at chat for a bit. Started feeling warm and cold differences in like 2021. Okay, at least you recovered. Go. Okay. Then just these little nooks. Excellent. I can probably go down a level from here. And... oh! There was more! No filth shall escape my sight. Except what does. Some of it will. Not forever. Okay, get the top of this while I'm here. Glorious. Glorious cleanliness. Feels like the progress is going pretty well on this. Like, we are 11% done, but it feels a lot more. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I feel like I've done a lot, but it's only 11%. Because I've only got, like, 3 buildings done so far, including this one. Yeah, this is going to be a big map. It's going to take a lot. Warning? Yes, warning is done. Do you mean this? There we go. I don't know what I had missed on that corner, but I got it eventually. It will feel good until I look at the rest of the map. Yeah. I can avoid that, though. We can just keep looking exclusively at the buildings. Gradually work our way around. Just never turn around and face the interior. Long. Does the green work on this? It does! Excellent. The grime is not strong enough to withstand the green. Problems aren't real if you never look at them. Damn right. Subscribe to the blatantly incorrect theory of existence, in that everything only exists so long as you are observing it. So long as I never turn around, the filth will never be there. Okay, I'm going to need this. Come on, place it. There we go. Oh shit! I turned around too much. There's a lot there. It's fine. We'll be fine. As always, big problems become much less big if you just break them down and take them step by step. Just take them step by step. One building at a time. So long as I do that, I can keep moving forward. This wall, there we go. Excellent. All your fictional crushes exist so long as you can see them. I mean, does the logic work in reverse? Because some things are only implied in one direction. They aren't necessarily implied in the opposite. But I will let you just have that one, Mel. You can have your husbandos and waifus. Okay, this side of the roof is done. Then we do this side and then the underside, and we'll have this roof done. We're making progress. No copium at all involved here. I do kind of wish the game would actually play music, though. It would be a big improvement. Like, even though I know I've got the music volume set to max, but it just doesn't play music. It is disappointing. Yeah, that's a bit of a fall. It's fine. No. Oh. Maybe streamer mode, yeah. I hadn't considered whether streamer mode is a thing. But yeah, I guess if it's not copyright free, then having the music not be here is for the best. Let me through. Yeah, it is nice to see games adding in streamer-friendly options. Especially with how aggro some entities get. They're like... They just get so aggressive on striking anything with their music. There is no music in the game. Okay, why is there a music volume slider? Why have they done this? Like, if I pull up the options, audio, music, why have they done this? It's just to insult me. This wall next. Music of water. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Bing bing. Does white work? Kinda. Yeah? I think the white nozzle works. Oh, I see why the knights hated the souvenir shop so much. Honestly, I hate it too. I wish I hadn't done this. This is truly just a moment of thanks, I hate it. Yeah, some stages might have music, I guess, or maybe they planned for it at some point and just wound up not adding it at any stage. Also, I have no clue what that is meant to say, Mel. That's upper wall up there. Oh, that's what I missed. Oh, thanks, I hate it. Okay. I am not someone who keeps up on all the shortening and everything. I'm a fairly young person. Am I? I'm almost 30s. I'm late 20s now. So I guess I'm not really a fairly young person anymore. But I am already at the stage of how do you do, fellow kids? Yeah, honestly, who does keep up with all the slang? If you're not like a kid, a literal kid, then how do you keep up with it? There's just constant changes. Change isn't bad, even when it comes to familiar language, but it's just hard to keep up with it when it changes so quickly. Alright, time to go up. Lamp. What? That's not clean. There we go. Okay. That's an actual light bulb in that lamp. This is a fantasy setting, and they've got light bulbs. All the dings. Excellent. Okay. I actually want this to turn around. There we go. Because now I've got openings on this side. I heard that your court of Spray-a-Lot has a large round table where every knight has a seat to discuss the orders of the day. Duloc has a larger table with just one seat, mine. Well, that's boring. The only slang you really understand is from the city you grew up in. But that's more so it was a way everyone talked. Yeah. Or is it? The other day a friend sent you a video of Vegeta from DBZ. If Vegeta from DBZ was from New York and I hated it, you hated it because you understood exactly what he was saying. Yeah, that there are some things where you hear things and you wish you didn't understand what it was about. Excellent. Okay. This wall is making excellent progress. I think I've found a good angle. I can just stand here for most of it. Oh, one wall down. The window is not clean yet. Probably because there's an angle I can't see. Excellent. Yep, that's all that wall. Now it's this one. I need this to move actually be in front of the shop so that I can get some proper angles. Yeah, up. Okay, we've got all this. It's just the wall. And the next window up. It never ends. You didn't know what I was talking about when I mentioned soft shading. Seriously? Like, I'm not even an art person. Like, soft shading is just shading that isn't using, like, hard edges. Like, there's different types of shading. Soft shading, cell shading, and so on. Soft shading sort of emulates realistic lighting in a very vague way, where it sort of blends and gradients the colours. If you compare it to cell shading is more... It's got defined sections that are in shadow or such. Well, no, that's not even cell shading. Cell shading is very much more aggressive than that. I'm not an art person. I'm not going to be able to actually explain this properly. Like this is literally just things that I have gathered by listening to people talk about art. And honestly, what better to develop terminology for art than to just listen to people talk about it. Because that's how you're going to hear all the pretentious snobs talk too. So that's how you get the words. Excellent. The upper window is not clean. Dang it. You, move more. There. I'm a little bit finicky to get it placed sometimes. There we go. This window done. The wall. We are almost done with this side of the buildings, which is apparently around about a quarter of the map. Less because I have done a couple of buildings on the other side. I feel like maybe once I'm done with all of the buildings, I might be around about 1/3 done with this map. That is horrifying. It just keeps going. I feel like I'm going to finish everything here, and then I'm going to learn that there's an entire other area. Longer nozzle. Yes. Become clean. Fuck's sake, come on. There we go. The little ledges. They always catch you. It's a bit scary to think of. Yeah. Just putting so much work into getting this done and then learning that there's just more before it's actually finished. Like when you go from one map to another, that's great because you've finished the map. You've done well. You get that satisfaction. If it were to unveil just like another half of the map, that would be pain. Okay, buildings on this side done. 2 of the buildings on that side done as well, actually. That's the only building left. Let's go get it. I cannot sprint when I'm carrying this. Put that down. Come to me. Yes. Conjure Scaffolding, the second most powerful spell there is. Of course, the most powerful is Summon Bigger Fish. Which must be such an old thing at this point. Like, is that even a joke or meme that anyone would ever have even heard of? Or am I the only one who read the comic that it came from? I don't know. I don't even remember what it came from. No, I do, I just don't remember what it was called. There is a fun game you would like to coax me into playing. What sort of game is it, Mel? It's like, I'm not going to play sandbox games in the style of Minecraft. I need objectives. It's a horror game. Oh, hell no. I ain't touching that. I'm not touching horror games with a 10-foot pole. No, I don't do well with horror at all. It's just not a part of my life. Some people play horror games and watch horror movies and they actually enjoy it. But I don't do that. No. Horror games make me feel like I'm having a heart attack. That's a legitimate description as well. It makes me feel like my heart is breaking. It, it beats too fast, it causes physical pain. I cannot handle it. Not at all. I can handle mildly spooky atmospheres, I guess, but that's spooky, not horror. Dang it, can't get the window from down here. Ah well, I'm going to have to climb the scaffolding anyway. Can I get this wall from down here, though? You don't play a lot of horror, but you do partake of You don't play a lot of horror, but you do partake of a lot of horror games. I'm trying to process that, hang on. Is that like horror movies and such that you don't partake in? A YouTuber you like plays a lot of indie horror. Ah, right. Indie horror. Is that like proper horror or existential horror? Because existential horror might actually be the one type of horror that I can enjoy. Like, realizing that your existence is meaningless, that doesn't have any impact on me. I wish my existence had less meaning. I'm not saying that I don't want to exist, because life is actually pretty great when you get time to play games, but I wish my life had less meaning. Typical games made by indie teams. Fair enough. Yeah, but some of the content creators that I watch seem to do a lot of horror games. I can watch some things, but it's more that I can watch the things that are low quality horror that the content creators are just taking the shit out of. Like, if the people themselves are getting scared, then I don't really deal with it. But if they are finding it funny and laughing at it, then I can calm down as well. Yeah, like, in general, the only horror that I think I can really process even in the least is the more existential horrors along the lines of, like, Lovecraftian stuff. Partly because the Lovecraftian stuff is real fucking cool. but also because, like, oh no, there's ancient horrors in the ocean that are going to drive everyone insane. They're not, they're not a, they're not going to be a problem. Like, they will come up to the surface and realize that shit's already worse than they can make it, so they will leave. Just there is no driving humanity more insane than it already is. And for the ones that are like, oh no, they're going to destroy the entire world, I think we've done the job for them. Just the Lovecraftian horrors are comedy at this point, because we've done their job for them. Humanity was the real horror all along. Yeah, we don't exactly make it difficult to ruin things, do we? Okay. I think that's all of this side done. Just gotta do the lower layer and then... oh, I've done the chimney as well. So it's all just the lower layer. We take all the fun out of it. Can you imagine that being like a central plot point of an existential horror Lovecraftian type thing? Where like, oh no, the horror monster is going to awaken and destroy the entire world and drive everyone insane. We have to find a way to prevent it or to preserve some of humanity. And then they just fuck it all up, and the thing wakes up, looks at humans and just goes, well, that's no fun. It's just no point. You've done it. Dings. Dings galore. Playing Lethal Company. Now that I don't really classify as a horror game. Because, like, it's not meant to scare you. It's not designed to scare you. It's designed to surprise you and frighten you, but it's not horror. Sucker for Love, Date to Die. Is that one of those games where it's... is it Nyarlathotep that's the main female character in that dating game? Also, I was right, just doing the buildings was pretty much a third of the map. It's not quite, and I have done some other things, but it was close. Gone, graffiti. Your quality is too high to exist in this place. She's not the main, but she shows up regularly. Okay. In that case, I have to assume that the main female character would be Cthulhu. How are you meant to pronounce that? Cthulhu? it's rough to pronounce intentionally, but I think it is meant to be something like Kalulu. That is in fact how you write that. Yes, Mel. It's written Cthulhu, but I think it's pronounced Kalulu. Yeah. The weird pronunciation I think is intentional because it's meant to be something that doesn't fit the human's tongue. Just I looked at this for a moment and just thought, oh no, it's Facebook. Yeah. I don't know if many people know about the pronunciation of Cthulhu, Kalulu, whatever. I don't think anyone who does know would care if it's pronounced wrong, because that's kind of the point. Mick my face. Oh, oh no. Farquaad has invented social media. It's the ultimate evil. Trash can. The rest of this banner done. Go back up to green now that I've got the graffiti done. Graffiti tends to be a tougher stain and dirt in this game. Mostly I think so that you can get rid of the actual dirt using a broader nozzle and then see the graffiti clearly. It's good. I have walked into my scaffolding, I assume. He's going to name his kids hashtag boybands. Is that so? Window! Ah! Shan't allow this. Be gone. Okay. Good. Yeah, that... A power washer can cut through your flesh, but not your bones. Yes, well, I would assume so. Bones are rather dense material, and they don't have a lot of give, so you need a lot more force than a power washer has to cut through them. Flesh, though? Flesh will break real easily. Like, you can cut through skin and muscle real easily, because it is... like, it's soft, it's pliable, which does make it more difficult to cut through to a degree. But also, it's difficult to cut through. It's easy to cut through, but also difficult. It's weird. But yes, a true power washer cutting through a carrot. Now, is that really a power washer doing that? Potentially an industrial one. But yeah, water when it's highly pressurized can be very the actual cutting machines that use water, I don't think they work if you just use pure water, though. Like I feel like I've read something about like those pressure cutters or whatever they're called. I feel like I've read something about them using like grains of garnet or something. Garnet dust or something like that. And like that fine powder that is incredibly tough is essential to the cutting. I think that's what I read. I don't even know if that's accurate, to be honest, so I probably shouldn't be suggesting that it could be. A lot of the things I read sound believable but aren't. We're back to graffiti, so it's down to yellow again. Look at the graffiti of the night. Yes, it's very high quality and it's stomping on Farquaad. They made him too tall. This is not scale accurate. Save it for the last? Should I, though? I mean, I want to have the walls done. I really want to do the exterior before going back to the interior. The last of the walls. Alright. I will, I think if I use this one... No, that's not going to work, but if I use the white nozzle, I can get rid of the dirt and grime, and the graffiti will stay. You are a quiet one, aren't you? Much like myself. I pride myself on speaking only when absolutely necessary, using the fewest words that is possible to use to articulate my train of thought. Right, sure. No more, no less. Just the absolute minimum number of words to get across the brilliance of the idea itself. Yeah, demonstrating that real well right now, Farquaad. Also, I feel like I must have realised this at some point in the past and forgotten it again. Farquaad sounds very close to fuckwad. Just his name itself is basically an insult to him. Man has a degree in yapology. Good God, Mel, you sound like a child, a Gen Alpha, internet person with the lingo. Burb. Excellent. Partaking of the drink of youth. Just heard the silly wording from a content creator. Nah, Mel, you're a little baby now. Just babber. I keep seeing specks on surfaces, and I don't know if they're actually dirt on the surface or if it's on my screen. The little corners. Ah. Why is this trash can not done? Oh. Little underside, okay, fine. This poor tree. The poor tree. Good God, these trees are tall. All the way up. Yeah. Definitely compensating. I think it's raining. It is. We'll have to keep an ear on that. If it rains too heavily, the gutters overflow and then it all bounces in my window. Just have to keep an ear out to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, I love the smell of rain, though. I love it. It is calming. It makes excellent white noise as well. Oh, this is also part of the tower. I was wondering how I had missed so much of the entrance tower object, but that explains it. There's more. This is all tower. Big ding. Entrance turnstiles. Yes. Rain does wonders for my sleep. I sort of alternate between playing the sounds of rain or just playing gentle music to help me sleep. I'll use one for a while, and then after a little while I'll switch over to the other. We are making good progress. Excellent, excellent progress. Almost halfway done. There's still a lot of wall to go, and then all of the interior. Horrifying. We're halfway through the stream and almost halfway through the map. Good God. Alright, there's all this wall as well, over the entrance. You know, I thought they usually left the largest map to the last in each DLC. I don't know if that's accurate anymore. I don't know whether I hope it is or isn't. Because if this isn't the largest map, then there's going to be problems down the line. Switch down to yellow so that I can get all the way up there. How did the knights even get dirt up there? Did they stack on top of each other's shoulders with the top guy throwing eggs? You need this DLC. You're damn right you do, mech. You are damn right you do. Most. Huzzah! Okay. We've done roughly half of the walls. After you finish Diablo 4 seasonal. God. The seasonal stuff in Diablo just seems like way too much work to me now. They stack it up so that there's so much grinding to be done. It's not worth it. Go lay down, Mel. Have a rest. Laying down is always nice. Let's get this tree while we're here. Tree. What have I missed on this tree? Backside. This tree got a backside. Got the booty. God. You put a lot of time into that mech. Just... It's so much. You put it down for hours at a time. I mean... Is that much, though? Like, I will put a game down for days at a time, or weeks. I think it's been about a year since I last... No, it's not been a year since I last played Baldur's Gate. Is this just... It's just the tower, okay. Or... Horse... And over here we have... an eagle! Or a falcon? Phoenix? And a chicken staring lovingly into the sun. Well, time to destroy this artist's hard work. All washes away so quickly. Just a sweep of my hand. The hard work is gone. Oh! This building wasn't complete. This is despicable. A day or two and you'll lose all interest until January. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's how Diablo works, really. They try to keep people playing, and they, like, bulk it up with so much just pointless grinding that people lose interest until it's only the hardcore fans. Be clean. This little corner of wall is done. Trash can! Ding. Oh god. The rain has stopped. It did nothing to cool the day down at all. In fact, I think it just weakened the clouds, so the sun is now coming down stronger. The day is getting warmer. That is very tiring. Still, I will strive to at least finish this level during the stream. One level completion shall be my objective. I have constantly been having All-Star just start and stop playing in my head over and over again. Just with this game running, just because Shrek, you know? I suppose you may be wondering why I didn't go to rescue my betrothed personally. I would have, of course, had I not scheduled the quest to commence on the same day as my official crown fishing. Right, sure. The walls themselves, I can use the green nozzle, I think. It's just that the upper reaches of the banners don't seem to clean up that easily. That section did. It might just be the egg. Egg. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool shed. Yes. Yes. We can't be too much further off from having the walls clean. Surely. Surely. Please. Right? Okay, yeah, It's just this wall and then that bit of graffiti that I left per Mel's request. Oh, come on. There we go. Not sure why sometimes the jumping gets a bit stuck. Like, you start going up and then you just suddenly stop. Okay. And... da-da-da-da... Clean. Now we get rid of the last bit of what's called graffiti. Darkwood first. Go, go, be gone, night. We're close. We're getting so close. It's more just dirt up there. Hey! The walls are done. Oh, that took a long time. 65% complete. And we are about 2/3 of the way through the stream. This is seriously going to be a one-map stream. Cart. Cart is separate pieces. God damn it. Ah. At least it's all dinging fairly easily. Okay. Flower cart, done. Trees next. And their little planter boxes. Go. I need the extension to reach the top of the trees. Boom. 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 I pity whoever's responsible for cleaning the actual castle. Like, just... that's a lot of cleaning work to do. More extension. Half the trees are done. So I've done one on that side. Excellent. Wait. Didn't finish this planter. Did I finish that planter? Yes. There we go. Now the planter is done. Oh. Never ends. Also, these trees are absolutely plastic. To stay perfectly stationary when being power washed. One more. Come on. You can do it. Oh yes, the trees are done. Yeah, let's do this. Do the mask next. Interior and exterior. It's a nice and quick little thing. They had the hat of the head as its own object, and the hair. Okay. There's another flower cart. Excellent. I feel like we're almost to the point where I think we will only have the 4 left. There's the plaque in the middle. And there's the trailers, the cards. that's all good. Yeah, let's get these next. The floor probably won't actually be too bad to do, because it is one big open object. There shouldn't be too many little nooks and crannies that I've got to get into. Ugh. We're gradually getting there. Ever so slowly. Okay. Yeah, let's focus on the front car first. We can do the other two on their turns. Come on. Of course, we have to do the top of the canopy. Yep. One down, except for its interior. And exterior. About half of one down. Okay. I think that's the tops of the canopies all done. So that's just the outside edge and then the insides. I have immediately abandoned my idea of doing the carts one at a time. Let's try to go back to that. Come on, get an angle. And this side. Okay. Of course, the underside of the cart. And the axles. Because everything must be cleaned. Now it's one cart down. 2 to go. God, I am very much zoning out. I am losing the ability to word. But I refuse to be defeated by this level. If I am going to have a 3-hour stream, then I'm going to goddamn clean during it. The cleaning will be done in those 3 hours. I hope. We're at 75%. Only 1/4 to go. Okay. Almost there. Gotta be close. Have I done the underside? So that's all good. Okay. Wagon number 2 completed. Ooh. These take a lot of work. The back. Yeet. Okay. Whoop. Camera had a little bit of a freak out there. Probably because of me. And how I control the camera. Yeah. I really run out of topics to talk about very quickly, don't I? Just, my life is not that interesting. I don't have that much to say. Right. And what have I missed? Oh, an entire side of the wagon. Okay, that's what I missed. Nope, there it is. Excellent. Okay, 3 wagons completed. Trees. Flower carts. Looks like we've got everything else except for the floor and the dais. Is that correct? Oh, God. Yep, so that's all display. Roads and trims. There's a window and 2 shutters that I have not completed. It's there. Be gone. Leave this place. There we go. Entrance road. Farquad flower display. Information stand panels. Shoot. We didn't finish it. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's a lamppost that I have missed. It's right there. I am blind as a bat. Okay. More dings! More dings! There we go. 1 and... 2. There we go. Okay. What else have we got? Sidewalks. Wagon axles and seats. And what did I miss? This axle. Come on, there we go. And seats. This seat. Oh my god, how did I miss that? Okay. Now we are approaching the time of floors. In fact, we have reached it. It's just that there's going to be some more specific flooring that we focus on as well. Okay. Yeep. Keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, what? Ta-da! And that is good. Clean up over here a bit. So that's all good. Now we keep going. Zoned out for a moment and wound up wandering off. Jeez. Okay. Got your final seasonal reward, hell yeah. It really doesn't take you too long to get all that done. Like you take a while to get everything set up, but then after that, it all seems to go smoothly for you. People underestimate how difficult it is to rule, to be the one to make all those difficult decisions. For example, everyday life I must deprive hard-working citizens of every day I must deprive hard-working citizens of life's pleasures. But as ruler, their dull, uneventful existence is a burden that I alone must carry. Right. Come on. That's... yeah. Still not done. Come on. We can do this. guess that's as good as I'm getting. But what did I miss? Oh, this entire side, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Go. And then we get the trim. Well, actually, extension here. So I can stand a bit further back. Keep going. Come on, it's got a ding around. Ding soon. Anything? There's a speck. I'm not sure what I'm missing from this. Oh, it would be this. Yep. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yep. Here too. Oh. Okay, the big open space takes a lot more than I was expecting. Or maybe just hoping. Okay. On, we gotta make it soon, right? Then... Yep. Oh, stretch. Ugh. Oh god, big old stretch. Okay. Now we have the display. And once we're done with this, I don't believe there will be anything left to save us from the floor. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Ah, so now it is just the floor. Let's move this out of the way. This as well. Now I have moved it into the way of other floor, but that's fine. I can move it again afterwards. For now, I focus on the floor that is the sidewalks. Just gotta break it all down into itty bitty little problems. The floor will show no mercy, and I will show the floor no mercy. It shall be cleaned. It shall. We've got about 40 minutes to finish this. Come on. We're at 85%. Can I get 15% in 20 minutes? Come on. Almost. Now we have to actually get the lip of this as well. Okay. Alright, that actually went pretty well. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It never ends. Just these floors never end. Ah. Okay. Yeah, they did go all out. Oh god. The devs decided that they would leave no survivors. Come on. Come on. Move this. Be gone, ladder. Oh, God. This has actually become a battle for me. I am fighting to stay awake. Because the sound... Actually, headphones off. The sound of the water was a problem for me. But I can just take my own headphones off. I no longer have this the ambient noise of the water trying to lull me to sleep. I probably should have considered that a little while ago. Yeah, this game is too relaxing. Like it's it is too effective at what it sets out to do. Hell yes. Okay. That is the sidewalks all done. It should now just be the road, right? Entrance road. City road trims and roads. And the display hedge. Oh. Didn't even realize this was a separate object from the display itself. There we go. Okay. We're almost done. Almost there. 89, 90%. And the floors in this level aren't actually too bad. Because there's, like, it's not the entire floors. Some levels are massive and just the entire floor is all filth. So this one just being a few walkways is significantly less problematic. Okay, one road down. 8 to go. Almost. Come on. Move this scaffolding over here, and move that scaffolding over here. There we go. All scaffolding and ladders should now be out of the way. Another good thing about this game is that the developers break all of the large areas down into smaller ones. So like all this road they broke down into 9 sections, which is, they're still large areas, but it works nicely with the concept of breaking the bigger tasks down into smaller ones to help you get them done. Because this way you can feel tangible progress by being like, oh, I have done 1 out of the 9 roads, and I am almost at 2 out of the 9 roads done. Just it. I feel like I probably harp on this every time I stream this game, but just like, yeah, it's so well made, they make it feel like it's not such a massive job. And they really give you that feeling of satisfaction of making progress. Just the developers have done such a great job making this. These footprints are very large. The knights wear very large shoes. Big ding. Then there's this trim as well. we go. Yeah, and they use just little objects. They're like, at first you don't even notice that this trim is a thing. They just use little objects to break up the gaps in the big things. There's another, so we can stop there. Does the white nozzle work? Yes. Actually, stone cleaner soaps. Yeah, soaps actually work better than I remember every time. I don't like that they are such a limited resource, but whatever. It gets the job done quick. Refill the soap. You have to make sure you notice when the soap runs out though, because using the soap sprayer when it's out of soap is pointless. It does basically nothing. Oh, off the soap, there we go, finish that up. And back to the soaps. And we're out of soap. Do we have... We have some multi-purpose cleaner. Yeah, okay. So we can get a bit more done with soaps. Not as effective as using the stone cleaner though. It might not even be as effective as just using the regular white nozzle. Boundary there, so we keep going around this way. Oh, moved a bit too fast and missed stuff. It's alright to miss a couple of little patches, but you've got to make sure you don't miss too many. Otherwise you've got to go hunting for them to try and get that last bit of progress. Another big ding. This road doesn't look too bad. Good, excellent. Oh, we're about halfway through the roads. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna make it. That's the boundary up there. The corner, makes sense. Okay, just 3 road sections to go. Have I done this trim? No. There we go. Let's try to... I'm going to try to make a sort of... if I start here and follow the trail, then it should finish up by looping me to the next bit of road. as long as I actually do a good enough job of cleaning. Yeah, the big open areas like roads, they do tend to feel like they are a lot of the job. Just because it's so much of the same. Though, like, I think mathematically the road works out as like 25%, less than 25% maybe. It just feels like a lot. Well, no. If the entire road was actually dirty and you didn't just have these trails, then it probably would be like more than half the map. Yeah, a visual illusion just makes you feel like there's a lot more than there is. Which makes it go that much quicker and you feel that much more accomplished afterwards, I suppose. Go. Now the trim. Okay. Second last road segment. We're almost there, folks. We are getting close. 98%. Come on. We can do it. This is a trim. Oh, okay. That's a boundary. Oh yes. Big ding. Come on. Yep. I can do this. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Does that make sense to anyone else? Like, does anyone actually remember the little the tank engine that could? The little engine that could? I don't remember. The little tank engine that just manages to get up the big mountain hill thing. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. It's so weird how little things from childhood like that just come back all of a sudden. No prompting or anything, it just comes back. And I'm glad that I'm not the only one who actually knows what's going on with it. Just not a completely madman raving to himself. This corner is the last. And I'm like 90% sure that I remember there being no achievement for doing anything last on this map. It's done! Oh, God, that feels good. That was huge. We are not getting the next map going. Well, we're not getting it done. Hansel's Honeymoon Hideaway. It's a significantly smaller map. It is just a cottage and the onion carriage. I'm going to start this up. I should have read what the bit of text there was. Oh well. I'm going to start this up purely because there is an achievement that I want to get while I think of it. I love achievements. I have to go around this side, I guess. Just stay in here for a little while. I don't remember how long. I think it's like 30 seconds. It better only be 30 seconds. Let's see. While I wait on that, we've got about 20 minutes left on the stream. It would be a shame to end that early, and I don't think we can get... Oh, there we go. Wait in the onion. I got the achievement. Okay. It was 30 seconds, yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be getting another level done. So, let's switch games. From this to another chill game. There it is. Boot this up. And... Make sure this switches over to here. Now I can actually put my headphones back on. Please OBS actually update. There we go. This is Webfishing. It is a very cheap little game. It's a sort of socializing game, though I will be playing solo. Like you can play in public lobbies with friends or solo. You know what? I'll do a code only. So if anyone watching the stream happens to have this game, I guess you can have the code and join. And of course, I have picked out the most ridiculous appearance possible. So I picked this up just last night, played a bit. It is a nice game for chilling. Essentially, you are just a critter, no different than Animal Crossing critters, and you go fishing. That's the game. I think I've got the sound effects turned down a lot, so I'll have to... Yeah, you know what? Reel back in. Show the lobby code as well. Here we go. If anyone has the game, here's the lobby code. Settings. Turn the sound up. It's still extremely quiet. The game is at maximum volume, and it's not getting much volume going to the stream. I've also turned up game audio on the stream side as well, and that's still not enough. Well, fishing minigame in this, for those who aren't familiar with it. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that to go so quick. For those who don't know this game, the fishing minigame is extremely simple. You just hold the mouse button down and it goes up, or the bar goes, and when you get to one of those blocks, you tap the button at the number of times it shows. except apparently not anymore. Before I stopped last night, I bought an upgrade, which I guess has made it easier for me to do that. Sit down. Oh. Fish. Da, da, da. What a small carp. Now there are different types of bait as well. Worms you can always restock on for free, though they will only catch the lowest quality the lowest tier of fish. Crickets are the second tier, which I have unlocked. They cost a little bit, and they can give some better fish. But yeah, as you've said, Amy, it is just chill vibe. If you ignore my monstrous sparkle eyes. Fishing really does take a while. It isn't meant to be a thing that you go quick with. You sit down, you start fishing, and you relax. It's a very nice game to have on, just to have something to do while you're watching something or listening to something, I think. It's just calm time. Yeah, that's another option. Really good when you're talking to people. Oh. Had a few barriers there. This is going to be a fancy fish. A shining small largemouth. This is the first time I've caught a shining fish. Lovely. I will show... So, when you catch fish, you bring them over to this fox, who lives in a hole. There we go, got a better shot. And you can sell things to him. He also restocks your bait. $2 per cricket is a hell of a price. What? The largemouth bass isn't shining anymore now that it's in my inventory? Anyway, whatever. $100, that'll do. Let's see what upgrades I can still get. Leeches are the next bait, costing 400. All the upgrades themselves are too expensive. I could get a new type of lure. The challenge lure. I'll give the challenge lure a try. Have to click on the things that pop up. There's also... you can do other emotes while you're sitting. That's adorable. Oh, the emotes are adorable. Now, you can sometimes spot ripples. Doesn't look like there are any here, but that's fine. Oh. Oh. Shining carp. know if I like the challenge lure. Yeah, whatever. Give it another try. It looked like I was only getting $1 per thing that I clicked on, but we'll see. Oh my god, the music is loud. Okay, it's not blowing the eardrums out of chat anymore, I hope. This is a very nice game to close things off on. A huge snail! It's 7 centimeters! And the music just stops all of a sudden like that. The game is still fairly early in its development, I believe, so I imagine there's going to be a lot more to come. Huge rainbow trout! It's 1 meter long! These fish is gay. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah, I don't know if the game really even needs more time to cook. Like, it will get better with more time to cook, but it's already pretty damn good for just a chill game. Oh. What a treasure chest! Sunken treasure! You move around very slowly in this game, though. Yeah. Achievement, catch treasure! Hell yeah. How much does that... It doesn't even sell. What? Hang on. Let's tab for the inventory. I can equip the treasure chest. And then I can open it. Cosmetic catfish baseball cap unlocked. Excuse me? Excuse me? Webfishing. I guess I'll show... that's the wrong button. There's a fair bit of customization as well. You can buy a bunch of things, but you... so, I think right now the options for species are just cat and dog. I am, of course, dog. There's a few different patterns you can have. You can choose your primary and secondary colours. And then there's the face. You can buy all sorts of eyes and nose. Let's actually go to the shop to show that. This weird possum sells face parts. So like you can get fanged mouth, Or a mouth that's eating a fish. Or a shiny red nose. A clown nose. Huh. Okay, so that chest contained an item of clothing that I could have bought. Okay, cool. There are just coloured shirts, there are shirts with graphics on them. I wonder if I... Screw it. Then there's tank tops, shorts. So there's pants, there's shorts. And a bunch of locked things. To unlock all of these, I have to get higher camp tier. There's also accessories. And boxing gloves, so you can... So misc items, I think, are for interacting with other players. The boxing glove lets you punch people. The ring lets you propose to someone. There's a bunch of titles that you can get. Yay. They actually... Like, they do have like, all these different titles for being inclusive of people. And then they just have this. Uber. They have a lot of options. And it's you. So to unlock the more things, you have to upgrade your camp tier. My camp tier is still 1, and it's going to cost $250 to upgrade to the next tier. Let's have a look at the good boy shirt. What is this? Stop trying to talk. What? Oh. Okay. It's a neat game. It's cute. It's got a lot of cute things. It's nice and chill. I found out you can actually scroll right in and go first person. So this is now a first person game. 'Cause why not? I can fish in first person. Just, yep. This is a thing. The one thing though, also you can dive, which gives you a bit more distance. There's blue mushrooms that will bounce you as well. So there's cool things. You know what? Let's try fishing in this lake. I haven't tried fishing in this lake. Yeah. What was I thinking? Yeah, the one thing with this game is that I will never play in a public server. Which is the same for any game, really. I just don't want to deal with public servers because humans are freaks. There we go. Shining small perch. Hell yeah. Let's catch one last fish. There we go. There we go. And it's a crappie. Holy crappie. Also, you cannot swim. Anyway. let's wrap things up with that. You remember for the longest time when playing MMOs, you refused to play on American servers because playing on European servers was a nice experience. uh, yeah, I try to just avoid servers in general. People on the internet are problems. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. If you have enjoyed, I have both a Twitter and a Discord. These are the places where I make my announcements, when I'm going live, what I'm planning to play, or if something is going to keep me from streaming. I also have a YouTube channel. All of my VODs are available there, typically a day or two after the stream itself happened. Twitch will keep the VODs for about a week, but after that they are gone, so YouTube is the only place to find the older ones. Right, now, next week, I am expecting to still stream. I might wind up being a little bit late. Voting in in Australia is compulsory, so I'm going to have to go vote. And it only happens on the one day unless you want to go and vote, register to vote early. But the early voting hours are all inside my work hours. So I'm going to be voting on the day of next stream. It doesn't typically take too long, but it might just cut into it might cut into a little bit of the stream time. It shouldn't be much at all. Anyway, yeah, that should be everything. Thank you very much for being with me today. Have a good one.